Well, hi, Cancers. Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very, very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. For Cancers, please, what do they need to know that's coming up in their lives for our Cancers? What do they need to know? Any advice will be very welcome for our Cancers. Whoa, get over there. For Cancers. Whoa. Okay. Cancers. We're going to put them down in the order that they came out. For Cancers, this is a general reading. It will not resonate with everyone. You can take parts of the reading that do resonate, or you can check your moon sign, or you can have a private reading. I do private readings for very reasonable price, and I get good feedback. And, you know, I'm not afraid to tell you that. I do. Okay, we have leftover cards for the second part of the reading. So, Cancers, the overall energy of this reading is the Nine of Cups. Now, a lot of readers are going to tell you this is wishes coming true. Okay, now it could be. It could be. But, so I'm going to keep my mind open on this one for a minute. I see it more like you have a lot of love. These are all cups of love. And you're guarding them because they're sitting on a shelf behind you here. So you know that you have a lot to offer, a lot of love to offer, but you're unable or unwilling to offer it right at the moment. Let's see what the rest of this reading says. Up in your highest energy, the Fool. So the Fool that's like fun, carefree, living in the moment, throwing caution to the wind. It's a very fun card. It really is. But the energy of the Fool never lasts. Someone always comes to the edge of the cliff, and I think that's what's happened. It's like this throwing caution to the wind, dancing along with your head in the clouds. I think you started to look forward. I think you pulled your head out of the clouds. You started to look forward towards the future. And usually this is what's come to light, is that you could add the Moon card right next to the Fool. And the Moon is the card for Pisces, by the way. So Pisces might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the Moon is about hidden things to be revealed. It's like night turning to day. So I do think there's changes taking place. I think you're seeing something for what it is. And it feels to me like you just kind of decide to kind of put your love back on a shelf here. And you're holding out for something or someone. Let's just keep reading. So something will be revealed about this Fool's energy. I have the Eight of Swords right next to the Moon. The Eight of Swords is feeling trapped in that energy of the Fool. It's like not knowing how to get out of it. This is a feeling, though. This is not a reality. It's an illusion. You have swords of truth and clarity all around you. You're blindfolded, you're bound, but your feet aren't bound, your mouth isn't bound. You can walk, you can talk, and there are ways to see the truth and the clarity or figure it out. And I think that's what's coming to light, is the truth and the clarity about probably a relationship, which mostly the tarot talks about love. You're realizing, it looks like, that you were actually living in the energy of the Fool here. So you're ready to move out of that energy. That's what it looks like. I have the Two of Cups under the Fool and next to the Nine of Cups. The Two of Cups is a soulmate card. So whoever this is with is a soulmate. Now remember, we have tons of soulmates out there, okay? Doesn't mean you have to be with them, okay? You might meet someone at a grocery store checking you out, and you might just like even say, "Don't I know you?" and they've never met before. But that's because they're probably a soulmate, and that's the attraction you have with whoever we're talking about. This is friends with love, two cups of love, and soulmates. This can also be a friends with benefits type energy. So I feel like we're living in this energy that was a lot of fun, by the way, while it lasted with this person. But something's coming to light, and it's like you want to move forward. And usually when you're coming out of the energy of the Fool, and if you're putting your love on a shelf behind you, then the other person may not be coming out of that energy at the same time, okay? So on the other side of the Nine of Cups, now it still can be a wish come true, and I'm going to figure this one out, but I don't think so, not from what I see here so far. I have the the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is under the Eight of Swords. Not seeing the truth and the clarity about what's going on around you. And next to the Nine of Cups, about putting that love. You have a lot of love to offer someone. I think you started to think that this relationship was going to move forward. Other people saw you as a couple, it looks like, because all these wands coming up in the background are other people celebrating your love for someone else. But I think that you thought that this would turn into an engagement or a marriage or move forward in that direction. You were enlightened, okay? The moon is here. You were enlightened about whether or not this relationship has a chance to move forward. Under the Two of Cups, I have the Hermit. The Hermit is very spiritual. This is a card for Virgo, so Virgo may be strong in your chart or around this reading. But the Hermit is shining the lantern on your path forward. So you've been seeking your path forward, okay? And that's what the Hermit is here to do, is to try to help you see things for how they are so that you can find your way forward. So the Hermit is right under the Two of Cups. So the Hermit is saying, really pay attention to this relationship. Yeah, they're a soulmate. There is a connection for sure. And they probably care about you. I mean, there's probably some sort of love between the two of you. But I think this is a friends with benefits, to tell you the truth. And let's see where this all goes in the second part of the reading. But I really feel like this is friends with benefits. And I think you're realizing it. I think that's what this reading is about. And you'll be seeking your path forward. In the meantime, you're going to keep all your love on a shelf. You're realizing that I got the Six of Pentacles here. And this is breadcrumbing. This is the card of throwing your scales off balance. It's almost like, someone's barely was feeding enough to the relationship to keep it afloat. So it's like, that's called breadcrumbing. So I feel like there was some breadcrumbing going on. It's all coming to light. You're realizing, what this relationship is really all about. Now, this reading, like I said, is not for everyone. If it's resonating with you, then it could be your reading. I have the Two of Wands next to the Six of Pentacles and under the Six of Wands. So the Two of Wands, this is your energy. You're holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand and holding the world with the other hand. This tells me that you are contemplating on moving forward on your own and wondering what your new life cycle will look like that way. What's out there for you? Let's take out the second part of this reading, because I absolutely feel like we're only halfway there. So let's find out what else we need to know. I need 3 more cards, please, for Cancer's reading. There they are. Okay. There's that new life cycle. So there is one coming in. That's wonderful. I do have the Page of Pentacles next to the Eight of Swords. Yeah, there you are. You're looking at your future. I knew that. You're coming out of the energy of the Fool. You're looking at this pentacle as if it's a crystal ball, and you're looking forward like, you want a future. You're thinking about your future. And I think you were thinking about a future with this soulmate, but I don't think that was quite working out. The Page of Pentacles, really cherishing that pentacle, really paying attention now to the future. I have the Queen of Swords right next to the Page of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. One of those might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But what the Queen of Swords is doing, and all the kings and queens are mature-minded, okay? This is your energy of seeking the truth. You have your hand out. It's like you're speaking your truth and you're asking for truth. So you come out of that Eight of Swords energy and you finally, it's like you can handle it now. It's like, okay, I need to know because I'm looking toward the future and I don't think you are and blah, blah, blah. So you do get the truth and you ask about the future, the Ten of Pentacles. This is what you would like to head towards, okay? This is union between two people. There's extended family. There's pets. There's a child tucked down in the corner. It's a very family-oriented card with lots of security and stability and commitment. That's what you're looking at, and that's what you needed to know. Tell me the truth, you know. Where is this relationship going? Is it going towards what you want? I just don't think so. I have the Devil here under the Page of Pentacles and next to the Six of Wands. There's some toxic energy going on here. This relationship is actually becoming toxic to you, okay? This is the card for Capricorn just because of the horns. That's it. But so Capricorn might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But, you know, it's like, I think there's something tied to this person. When this card comes out, it could be another person. It can be an addiction. It can be a past history. It can be just about anything. But whatever it is, it's making this relationship toxic because you're looking towards the future and they are not. So next to the Devil card is the King of Wands. This is fire. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. The King of Wands, mature again, energy, holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. This is your energy. And so with one hand and the other hand's on your hips, you're getting ready to move forward. That's why you're asking all this truth and clarity. Because you need to know if you're moving forward with them or without them. And you're going to get to the bottom of it. I have the Queen of Pentacles next to the King of Wands. A lot of mature thinking going on here. So the Queen of Pentacles is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this is you. You're really looking at that pentacle even stronger now. And you're really wanting it more. It started as the Page of Pentacles, you started thinking about the future, and it's ending up like, oh, you know, if you can't move forward with me, I've got to find someone who's grounded and stable and wants a future. So you're hanging on to that pentacle. That's the second biggest pentacle in the whole deck. Really focused on having this solid, long-lasting union with someone. I have the Death card under the Devil and right next to the Two of Wands. And there you are as the Death card. Now this is the card for Scorpio, so Scorpio might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the energy of this card is leaving the old behind and moving forward. This is a card of transformation. So that's exactly what you're doing here. You're transforming out of the Fool's energy towards wanting more from life than just living in the moment. And so you are going to be moving forward. And then here you are, that Death card, it's moving right towards the Three of Wands, holding onto that staff again, right under the King of Wands, fresh starts and new beginnings. But with this card, there's three ships, 1, 2, 3 out there. And what you're doing is you're looking for your ship to come in. You're wanting and wondering, when is that ship coming in? So that's your fresh start, new beginning. But I'm telling you what, when these two cards are together, the World and the Three of Wands, your new life cycle, you're heading right towards a new life cycle. Let me put these three here. You're heading right towards looking for your ship to come in, and you're entering a new life cycle. This tells me your ship is out there still. So your ship will be coming in, but I don't know when exactly, but I do know you're entering this new life cycle, and it is in this new life cycle that you're going to be entering, moving away from that energy of the Fool. Let me take out an angel card for you, Cancers. Let's find out what your guardian angels and spirit guides have to say about this. Angel card for Cancers. Shuffle these really good. Okay. For Cancers. Okay, I'm going to pull out a card here for you. Let's find out where that is. It's the Messenger of Emotion. The Messenger of Emotion. I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to make sure I don't hold it too high. Sometimes my camera says I'm in frame and then I find out I'm not, so it's weird. This is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. And that's what's going on. I think your ship is coming in your new life cycle. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. A social invitation could soon be on its way to you. Wow. See, and we got the Queen of Pentacles also in that new life cycle. So this may all start with a social invitation. There's a person involved who's very gentle and loving with only the kindest of intentions. It could be you, especially if you're artistic, shy, and sensitive. Excuse me. You may already know this person that will be coming in, that is your ship. But this person apparently is not. So Cancers, thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.